Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be diving into the world of rabbit farming, and we are going to be looking at the common mistakes to avoid while starting a rabbit farm. Whether you are a new or seasoned farmer, this comprehensive guide will help you navigate the challenges and the pitfall of rabbit farming. So make sure that you watch this video from beginning to end, as we have a lot to cover within this video. The first mistake farmers make is the lack of proper research. So farmers will go into rabbit farming without doing extensive research about rabbit farming. Rabbit farming isn't something that you can simply dive into blindly. You need to understand the different rabbit breeds, their specific requirements, and their individual characteristics. Understanding the different breeds, their requirements, and their traits will help you to prepare very well before you start your rabbit farm. So a detailed research will help you make informed decisions about your farm's setup, the breeding program, and more. So one of the common mistakes that farmers will make is this. They will just go into rabbit farming without doing proper research. They will not look at the different kinds of breed they can rear on their farm, their characteristics, their traits. And then when you start a farm, it will be very hard for you to be able to manage these breeds on your farm. So doing proper research is very vital when it comes to starting a rabbit farm. The second common mistake that farmers will make is neglecting the importance of proper shelter and adequate space for your rabbits. Before you start a rabbit farm, make sure that you have a well-designed structure for your rabbits. Make sure that this structure has enough space for your rabbits to be able to move around and exercise, as this will be so crucial when it comes to the health of your rabbits. Just remember that rabbits need a safe and comfortable living environment, so you should ensure that if you're using hatches or cages, they are well ventilated, they are secure from predators, and are designed to protect your rabbits from extreme weather conditions. Providing enough space, like I had said before, will help your rabbits move around, exercise, and socialize, which is very crucial for the overall well-being of these rabbits. As you can look here on our farm, we have implemented this. We have built our cages. They are well spaced. They have enough space for our rabbits to be able to move around. They have locks, meaning that the rabbit cannot easily come out of the cage unless we have left the cage unlocked. And also we built them within a structure which also offers extra security when it comes to access and harsh weather conditions. Then the other common mistake that people ignore when starting a rabbit farm is the hygiene aspect of the rabbit farm. Hygiene is of utmost importance in rabbit farming. Sometimes most people overlook the cleanliness and the hygiene when it comes to rabbit farming. Neglecting to keep the rabbit's living area clean can lead to various health issues for your rabbits. So regularly clean their cages, change beddings regularly, and provide fresh water on the farm. Maintaining good hygiene practices is not only essential for the well-being of the rabbits, but also for reducing the risk of diseases and parasites infections on your farm. So don't start a farm without looking at the aspect of hygiene. Make sure that your cages are easy to clean. Sometimes you can install self-cleaning cages. In this case, you can use a wire mesh down. This wire mesh will help you to collect the droppings from rabbits, so it will just fall through. And also the urine will also fall through the wire mesh, which will greatly help you in the cleanliness of these rabbit cages. So cleanliness is very key when it comes to starting a rabbit farm. Then the other mistake that people always make when starting a rabbit farm is not knowing the dietary requirements for the rabbits. So before you start a rabbit farm, make sure that you have researched about the dietary requirements of these rabbits. Rabbits have specific dietary requirements, and not meeting these requirements can lead to severe health problems. So you should ensure that you are feeding your rabbits a balanced diet with the right amounts of feeds. These feeds can be hay, it can be pellets, and also it can be fresh vegetables. You can even consult with a rabbit nutrition expert to formulate a diet that meets the specific needs for your rabbits. So if you're rearing your rabbits for meat, they will have a special dietary requirement as compared to someone who is rearing rabbits for fur, maybe for pets. So make sure that before you enter into rabbit farming, you know all the aspects when it comes to the dietary requirements for these rabbits. The other mistake people make when it comes to rabbit farming is going into rabbit farming without a proper breeding plan. It is crucial to have a well thought out breeding plan. Indiscriminate breeding can lead to overpopulation on your farm where you have a lot of rabbits and you don't have where to house them. It can lead to overcrowding within the cages, so you find yourself that you have a lot of rabbits in one cage, and this will cause you a lot of problems because now rabbits will not be able to exercise and move around freely, and this can also limit you when it comes to the finances, because remember, these rabbits have to feed, and when the rabbits are so many on the farm, you may not be able to have the finances to buy feeds for them. So controlling the breeding program for your rabbits is very important. So before you go into rabbit farming, make sure that you have researched about the breeding program and you are able to implement a breeding program that will help you manage your rabbit farm. So here it will involve you determining your breeding goals, select suitable breeding pairs to avoid complications down the road when now your farm has enlarged and you find out that you have been breeding the wrong breeding combinations. So researching about breeding before starting a rabbit farm will save you all kinds of problems when it comes to rabbit farming. Then the other issue that farmers will neglect when starting a rabbit farm is neglecting the veterinary care. Now, rabbits on the farm can suffer from a range of health issues, and it is crucial to have a good relationship with the rabbit veterinary officer. So these regular checkups, the treatment of any illnesses are essential for maintaining a healthy rabbit farm. So some of the easy vaccination or treatment, you can be able to do it on your farm. With time, you will have to learn how to administer these vaccines and these common medicines. But once in a while, you should have an arrangement with a veterinary officer to come and check on your rabbits on your farm. This will save you a lot of problems when it comes to the health of your rabbits. So before you start a rabbit farm, make sure that you're well conversant with these aspects of veterinary, of the common diseases that affect these rabbits, and how you can be able to treat these common diseases on the farm. The other mistakes that people make when they start a rabbit farm is not keeping proper records. People don't want to keep proper records of their rabbits. They don't know the number of rabbits they have on the farm. They don't know the reproduction cycles of their rabbits on the farm. They don't know the number of cages on the farm. They don't know the amount of feed they need for a specific day on the farm. So not having this record will create you a lot of problems when it comes to rabbit farming. So comprehensive record keeping is vital for tracking the health and the performance of your rabbits. It allows you to identify any issues early enough and make informed decisions about breeding, culling, and the overall farm management. So record keeping will allow you to make early decisions, and this will save you time. It will save your rabbits, in that you will be able to administer these remedies early enough and you will be able to save your rabbits. So doing proper record keeping is very key on the farm. Make sure that if you're entering rabbit farming, you are able to do daily proper record keeping for all your rabbits on your farm and any other aspects that involves your farm. These may be expenses incurred on the farm. It may be revenue that is coming in from the sale of these products from the farm. So you should be able to have a comprehensive recording system that will capture everything that happens on your farm. The other aspect that you should look at before starting a rabbit farm is the social need of these rabbits. Rabbits are social animals, and isolating rabbits for extended period of times can lead to loneliness, and it can lead to stress when it comes to these rabbits. So consider keeping at least 2 rabbits together to provide companionship, reducing the risks of depression and behavioral problems. So make sure that at least you have pairs within a cage so that these rabbits can interact with each other, in that they are not left alone, that can cause depression to these rabbits. So there you have it, guys. Starting a rabbit farm can be a rewarding venture if you avoid these common mistakes that most people make while starting a rabbit farm. Remember, conducting thorough research, providing proper housing, maintaining hygiene, and meeting the nutritional and healthcare needs of these rabbits are essential for successful rabbit farming. So guys, if you found this information valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth content on rabbit farming and other animal topics. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.